Today, we're making these. How's it going, everyone? My name is John, and yes, we are doing another DIY project, making these parallettes or push-up grips, whatever you want to call them. And if you have access to a 3D printer or know someone with a 3D printer that can print you on some stuff, you'll be able to complete this project for about $10. But don't worry, if you don't have access to one, I'm still going to show you how you could follow along. All right, let's first justify why you would even need a pair of these in the first place. Well, there's a few really good reasons. First off, less strain on your wrists, more clearance on the ground when you're doing exercises, making hand balancing easier, but most of all, these just look so cool hanging off your backpack. All right, well, that last one doesn't count, but all of the other reasons are very good reasons to use a pair of push-up grips or parallettes while you're working out. So let's get into what you'll need to build this project. And it's just a few things, like always, super simple. You'll be able to do it in maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's not that hard, you'll see. First off, you're gonna need a 1 3/8 inch wooden dowel from your local hardware store. I get all mine from Lowe's, and that's kind of what I based all the measurements out of. You'll also need some Schedule 6 1 3/4 inch screws, and then you'll also want some rubber bands or some type of elastic string. This one's not at all required, but it does make this project a little bit more portable. And last but not least, you'll need 4 of these very beautifully designed, very luxuriously made, beautiful, great design. Whoever made this is a genius. You'll need 4 of these little feet things printed out. Now, for anyone thinking that you cannot get a hold of these unless you have a 3D printer, trust me, you're very, very wrong. There is a bunch of ways to get things printed and sent to you, not only from your friends, but from services online. You can go to an on-demand printing site like the one I'm showing here, and they'll actually print out what you need, send it directly to your doorstep. Yeah, but that's probably super expensive, John. It's actually not too bad. For 4 of these, I got a quote for about $25. That's shipping, taxes, everything included. And for everyone that has a 3D printer, yes, the Thingiverse file is in the description. All the specifications for how I print the stuff is in there. I just use regular old PLA, and I've had some really, really good stress testing with it. I don't think you'll be able to break it with any amount of human force. So for everyone that's on Thingiverse in another tab now, get back to this video because I need to show you how to actually assemble these, because that's probably the most important part of getting this all to work. And you still need to know what we're gonna use that rubber band for or that elastic string for. So now we're gonna get into actually assembling everything. The first thing we're gonna wanna do is cut the wooden dowel to the length that we want. And there's no really proper length for this. You can actually make this to whatever you want. It's pretty customizable. I'd say the smallest you should go is about 6 or 7 inches, and that will make these things super, super portable if that's what you're planning on doing with them. I really like the feel of having a longer parallette. It feels a lot more stable when I'm doing hand balancing, so I like to have mine about 12 inches or so. You can cut the wooden dowel with a handsaw, but I like to use a jigsaw because it just makes my life a lot easier. Now you just need to put the feet on each side with a bit of the dowel sticking out. I've carefully tuned this print to work perfectly with these wooden dowels that come from Lowe's, so it should fit super snugly with a little bit of friction. Now we want to grab our screws, step on the parallettes, and start to screw them in. This is going to make sure that the feet stay level on the ground and that you don't have any wobbles when it's all assembled. Also, make sure that the floor that you're working on is level, or they're not going to be level. So now that we have our screws on both sides, we have a set of parallettes. Now repeat that again for your second parallette, but the fun doesn't just stop there, okay? I know we have them pretty much assembled. Keep sticking with me. There's a little bit more to the project. So I made a very specific design choice when putting in this little groove in the back of here. And that's because these parallettes will fit together really well with each other. And what that lets you do is use a rubber band or some type of elastic to wrap it around. And now you have a very secure set, a very secure set of parallettes that won't be going anywhere in your bag. You could throw them anywhere. They hold together really well. And this makes them way more portable, way better for storage. You can kind of throw them in anything, and that's the way I like to do it. You'll notice that I put some little grooves on the bottom of the print. That's to help it bite into whatever your floor is a little bit better, but these do not work very well on hardwood or tile. Just plastic on hardwood or plastic on tile is super, super slippery. So if you are doing that, I know I would add on one more thing to this project. It's gonna bump up your cost just a little bit, but it's gonna make your life 10 times better, trust me. You're gonna wanna get some of these little foam pads and cut them out to fit onto your feet. This is gonna make them super, super sticky. I haven't had any problems once I've done this, and it feels really, really nice on hardwood, tile, or anything. All right, that's it for the project. Now it's just time for you to go out there and get swole. Good luck in your training, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Probably not gonna be a DIY project, but no promises. All right, peace.